Hi, this is Amanda again, and I'm vlogging for the second time. This time it's because Jenny with Chronic Babe has inspired us for our blogs to tell about ways that we use creativity in our illnesses. For me, most of you know that my creative outlet is scrapbooking, so of course I'm going to use my scrapbooking and relate it to my illness, and I do. One way I've done that is that I have, throughout 17 years of having liver disease, I've held on to everything. I saved old pictures and crafts I made when I was little, and of course memories. And once I found out that I needed a transplant, I decided I was going to make this scrapbook right here, um, just to document the transplant and life up unto that point. Because I believe that memory making and sharing and creating and scrapbooking, we are telling our life stories. We're not telling the great things, the birthday parties, the weddings, the cute things our kids say. We are some of us are messes sometimes, and we need to document that too. So like our house isn't always clean, so do a page about your messy house. um, I know I have an about me album that I continuously add to and have since I was probably 16 years old. And I believe in just being real in however you maintain your memories, in your journaling, in your if you do scrapbook. That's just my approach to it. So without further ado, this is my scrapbook. um, it says memories and wishes because in the back I've left some, well, I'll show you when I get there. But if we look at the first page, the gift of life, that's just because, we'll put it a little bit closer because that's important to me. Organ donation, I really believe, is the gift of life. Over here, this is when I was like probably 7 years old, and I was at Rainbow Babies Children's Hospital, and we made this rainbow craft. And it hangs below my album, even when it's shut, you can see. My mom used to have this hanging in our pantry because she thought it was cute, and I absolutely hated it because it reminded me of the hospital. So right here, I journal about the day I found out, on May 25th, 2010, after a day of imaging tests. My GI doctor at the Cleveland Clinic diagnosed me with a liver tumor, and then I go on into my story about that. A craft I made while hospitalized at Rainbow Baby Children's Hospital. I just printed that off the internet. There's so much you can do. Um, Here I have transplant at the beginning. We had like a, a time in May and June where it was nothing but appointments and tests every day, all day long at the Cleveland Clinic. It was exhausting. It was crazy. We had to meet with social workers, surgeons. I mean, you name it. So I kind of wanted to document a little bit of what went on there. Um, this is primary sclerosing cholangitis. That's my disease. I wanted to to include a little bit about what started all of this. And then in here, in this little pocket, I found actual little diary entries from when I was little, from when I was, let's see, this would have been 96, so when I was 9, I guess, and more from 96. So that I had written, I read through all my old diaries. I didn't keep many, but these were the ones that talked about being in the hospital, being sick, my fears, things like that. And I thought that was important to put in here. Um, this is my doctor, my pediatric doctor, who unfortunately I am moving to adults and have a different doctor. But she has taken care of me for the past 10 plus years. And I went in for a procedure and took my picture with her. And I see the glare on there. Can you see it? about the glare. And then this is the OR nurse that is always there, Penny, and I kind of wrote about that. And a procedure kind of test they always do is the endoscopy with banding. And long story, but because of all of the pressure coming from the liver, there's portal hypertension, and these little bubble bump things collect in your esophagus when you have that. So they have to be banded off, and then it cuts off the blood supply and they die, and long story. So here's like an actual band. These are the EKG things that they stick all over you. Yes, I told you I saved everything. um, these are actual pictures of inside my esophagus. You can see in this picture they are banding a band. If you can see in this other picture, this is a really good example, and here's a band compared to the size of a penny. So you can just be creative and, whatever. This is a page I did on some visitors I had during 2 different hospital visits. Because I think that's important, and just to remember who helped you through your hard times. My mom, ever since we were babies, she kept these little books, and she would update them whenever she felt like it. And oh, you're growing so fast, you're talking in sentences now, we can't keep up with you, da da da, like mom journal entries. So I went and she likes us to stay out of them, like they're her property. But I went through mom's, and I actually scanned them in and printed them on 4x6s, anything that had to do with me being sick, for her perspective and point of view, and just to capture that, because that's pretty emotional to me, to think of my parents having to deal with a sick kid at the age of 5, and now having their daughter needing a transplant, and it's just a different perspective. Here I typed on the computer, it's the lyrics to a song that I have on my blog. When peace like a river attendeth my way, when sorrows like sea billows roll. It is well with my soul. It's the lyrics there that I included. So you don't have to have a picture on every page. Here is all about the Cleveland Clinic, where I go for my treatment. This is their creed. This is their main new building. This is a building that a lot of my appointments are in. And of course, a handy dandy little map of the huge campus that we know pretty well by now. This is about my chemo embolization. I'm trying to hold it so you don't have that glare from the light. I wrote, right here, I wrote my experience of it. And then up here, I typed, from a medical standpoint, what the procedure is, what it does, something you'd find on like webmd.com. So I kind of summed that up. Oops, I'm upside down. We're almost done. Here, well, because I have low platelets and low blood clotting factors, I get nosebleeds a lot. And unfortunately, for the first time ever, a few weeks ago, that landed me in the ER. And this is how they treat nosebleeds in the ER. I'm not even kidding. So I had to document that. And then I'm going stir crazy because just waiting on this liver, they had me quit school, they had me, quit working, just quit everything, because it's going to happen sooner than later, and you can't be in the middle of everything. So waiting, this is what I feel about waiting. It's official. I've been on the list for 2 months, and I've gone stir crazy since my doctors recommend blah blah blah. And then I kind of listed all the things I've started to dabble in. I've gone to Bible study. I've watched so much TV on DVD. I've gone to the zoo with practically all the kids I babysit. I've read books, which I usually am too busy to do. I got professional photos taken, which I have been meaning to do since I graduated from high school, which was 5 years ago. So it's just kind of chronicles that. Life Bank, I wanted to do a page on them, and I used photos from the display that they have up at the clinic. Life Bank is our region's northeastern Ohio, Oregon donation and procurement agency. So they're all about teaching, advocacy, sign up to be an organ donor, and then they're actually the ones who go and make sure everything is done correctly when organs are harvested. And it's just a huge organization, a wonderful organization. I've actually signed up to be an ambassador, a volunteer for them. So I receive my training and I can go to events and help tell people about Life Bank and donating life. So, speaking of Life Bank, here's the race that we just ran. Trying to not get that glare in there. I cut out parts of the brochure and wrote a little bit about it. This was our team poster right there. And then there's just more pictures of my friends and stuff like that. Trying not to get the glare. There's our team picture. A friend, just some words in here, and just a huge thank you to everyone who helped make this a success for my team. And then a couple more pictures from Life Bank. I'm trying to get the glare. Okay. And then a note, because my next page is going to be about TRIO, Transplant Recipient International Organization. So that's what my next page is going to be. And then I'm just going to keep doing pages until I have some saved in the back, some blank pages that I want my doctors and nurses and visitors to be able to write whatever they want. And then on the last page, I have a frame of kind of the anatomy and the liver and whatnot. Just a cheesy little thing. And that's the back and that's the end. So document it all. Take the time to do it, whether it's journaling, whether it's being artistic, whether you don't like art and you want to just do a journal and maybe put some pictures in, make a blog, whatever. I think it's so important, and I think it really helps you heal and adapt and get through hard things when you're able to write about it and embrace the memories and really accept as part of your life. This is my life, here it is. So that's my little spiel on crafts related to chronic illness. I think it's important in the accepting and, like I said, realizing that this is my life. Look through it and see this is it. So, and also document the happy things too. So that's it for now. I'll probably be back vlogging because I love to chit chat, talk. I like to type too, but I don't know, this is kind of fun. So I guess that's all. Bye. How do I turn this off? Okay, bye.